Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hilarity Express. Today, we're diving into one of the most elegant, poised, and quietly powerful screen legends to ever grace the silver screen, Myrna Loy. Now, when people think of classic Hollywood beauty, names like Audrey Hepburn or Marilyn Monroe might pop up, but the true connoisseurs, they know that Myrna Loy was in a league of her own. With just one look, one lift of her eyebrow, she could turn every head in the room, and if you've ever seen her in action, you know exactly what we mean. And recently, a wave of vintage photos resurfaced online, and let us tell you, fans are gasping all over again. These aren't just film stills or posed portraits. These are moments that capture Myrna at her most captivating, radiant, confident, and effortlessly glamorous. Whether she's lounging in a silky 1930s gown or giving the camera that trademark knowing smirk, she had a presence that could silence a room. One fan put it perfectly, Myrna didn't need to reveal a thing. Her power was all in the look. Another said, she could be wrapped in satin from head to toe, and you'd still feel like she was reading your mind. That's the magic of Myrna Loy. She never relied on flashy fashion or outrageous publicity stunts. She wasn't a tabloid queen or a shock value starlet. Instead, she made hearts race with wit, class, and that smoldering on-screen chemistry that left audiences begging for more. And let's not forget, Myrna had range. She could play the charming socialite, the clever wife, the sharp detective's partner, or the quiet romantic lead, all with that same unshakable poise. But no matter the role, her style remained flawless. Tailored gowns, shimmering satins, elegant hairstyles, everything she wore somehow looked like it had been invented just for her. In fact, her style was so influential that magazines in the 1930s and 40s regularly featured her as a fashion muse. Women copied her hairstyles, her makeup, even her posture. And men, let's just say they were equally captivated for all the right reasons. But Myrna Loy was more than just a pretty face. Off-screen, she was fiercely intelligent, politically active, and deeply respected. She was one of the first actresses to speak out against racism in Hollywood and even served as a UNESCO delegate later in life. Classy, smart, and ahead of her time. That's a powerful combination. So yes, those resurfaced photos of Myrna Loy are leaving fans stunned. Not because they're shocking, but because they're a reminder of how pure elegance, natural charm, and quiet confidence can sometimes speak louder than anything else. She didn't need to show off, she showed up, and that was enough. If you haven't seen these vintage gems yet, be warned, you might just fall in love with old Hollywood all over again. And if you're already a Myrna fan, you know exactly why the internet is still swooning. Be sure to like this video, comment with your favorite Myrna Loy film, and don't forget to subscribe for more iconic throwbacks, timeless stars, and style that never fades, because legends like Myrna, they don't just shine, they glow forever.